Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. With the release of John Mayer's new album, Sob Rock, I decided to go ahead and go on this tier maker and just kind of rank all the songs. I think it'd be kind of fun. You can access a tier list similar to this. If you go to tiermaker.com, you can actually search for whatever you're looking for, and they pretty much have everything. And so it has its own kind of rows preset for you. You can actually go into these settings and change the color and change the title and all that good stuff. This is all the songs from John Mayer, including the Sob Rock ones. Although the title of each song on the Sob Rock album here are kind of cut off. So if I'm leaning in, it's because I'm trying to read it. But I think I pretty much remember the songs here. Let's see here. I guess we can go ahead and start 83. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to put that on skippable. And 3x5. So 3x5 and 83 are songs that I really liked back in the day. But, these songs came out in 2000, 2001. So I'm kind of over them. Even though they are great songs, they sound good. Lyrically, they are good. It's just, at this point, it's skippable. A Face to Call Home. This is a good one. So A Face to Call Home is actually going to go up top as all-time favorite. I really love the Born and Raised album, and Face to Call Home. I love the guitar solo at the end, and I love the way he sings it. Very, very cool song. Assassin. Assassin, I'm just gonna put under great. I love the guitar solo. It's got a good tone to it. It's a very different song. Live, this song live is very, very good. He does an extended solo. All We Ever Do Is Say Goodbye from the same album. I say this one is solid, right? I don't think it's like super great, but it's not skippable or meh either. But it's also not really worth going up here as well. See, Badge and Gun. Badge and Gun is kind of eh. I remember listening to this song and kind of liking it on the Paradise Valley. I'm going to be honest with you. Paradise Valley is one of those albums I always forget exists because it feels like the B-sides to Born and Raised. It feels like Born and Raised and Paradise Valley was the same album, but he had so many songs that he either didn't want to release or he didn't like as much, and then that was Paradise Valley, and all the good stuff was Born and Raised. That's how I kind of view it. That's how I kind of took it. But it does have some of its good stuff, and we'll go over that. Bold as Love. So they have all the trio stuff as Where the Light Is on here, not the actual John Mayer trio album, which is cool. So this is the Continuum version of Bold as Love. I'm going to put this under one of my all-time favorites. His guitar tone and guitar solo is just phenomenal in that song. Born and Raised. We're going to put that in great. It's not one of my favorites, but it's also just solid song. Very solid. Nice, clean acoustic guitars and harmonica and lyrics that kind of cut down deep. Belief. Oh man, Belief is going to have to go under great. I would put it at the top of all-time favorite, but again, I'm kind of getting over that song. The tone of Belief is amazing though. We'll get rid of this. Bigger Than My Body. At this point, I'm just gonna put it on meh. I can kind of take it or leave it. Depends how I feel. Back to You. Back to You, same thing. There's certain versions of this song. Back to You live on the As Is CD. If you ever listen to the As Is concerts, this would easily go up to at least great because of the guitar kind of band kind of rock out session they do at the end. Come Back to Bed, solid. I really like Come Back to Bed. Lyrically, it's a great song, but I really dig the music and the vibe. Changing is going to go under great, right? It's going to go under great. Come on, no, not there. Here, I really love the guitar solo and changing. Clarity. Ooh, Clarity. I feel like Clarity is solid. I love the vibe of Clarity. Uh, Heavier Things was a pretty good album that I don't really go back to that often, but it's a good album. City Love. We'll put City Love under great. I really do like that song. I like the blues vibe. His guitar tone is solid, very clean. Stevie Ray Vaughan influence guitar tone on that song. Crossroads. This version of Crossroads to me is meh, right? It's not totally skippable. I love the guitar solo. Um, Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit like, and also make a tier list, and then tell me in the comments exactly what are your favorite songs. Come When I Call from Where the Light Is. That's a great one. Um, that's just gonna have to go under great. I really do like that song. It's got that classic blues vibe. Daughters, straight to skippable. My wife loves Daughters. I never really liked that song. The music video is boring, it's dull, and I just don't particularly care for it. Dear Marie, solid. I think I like the lyrics. Uh, well, I don't know, that's tough. I was going to say I think I like the lyrics more than the guitar, but I love the little jam out session at the end. Overall, it's a really simple song, kind of intimate and personal. That's solid. Dreaming with a Broken Heart is, for me, eh. I used to listen to the Continuum album on repeat and kind of wore that song out. Do You Know Me? I feel like Do You Know Me is actually a fairly solid song. It's short, sweet to the point. Uh, I just like the overall sound of it. I really do. It's a great song. Um, I'm going to be going a little bit faster because I don't want to take up too much time. Every Day I Have the Blues. This version, Where the Light Is, yes. That's going as one of my all-time favorites. I really love his guitar tone, and it's just a solid performance. Emoji of a Wave, let's see if I can remember what this song sounds like. Emoji of a Wave, Emoji of a Wave. I'm going to say, yeah, I remember this song on Search for Everything. I'm going to say it's solid, right? It's not in. It doesn't deserve the meh category, and I really do love the Search for Everything album, so I can't really put it under skippable. It's a solid song. Edge of Desire, easily all-time favorite category. That's a powerful song. Friends, Lovers, or Nothing is a great song. I really love the ending of this song, and if you didn't know the story behind Friends, Lovers, or Nothing, the ending there is actually taken from an unreleased song, I believe called The Hurt. You should check that out. Fool to Love You. This is from Born and Raised. This is, for me, easily skippable. Not a fan of that song, honestly. Good Love Is on the Way. Yeah, this is great. This is a great song. I really do like it. Gravity. This is going to be controversial, but for me, Gravity is skippable. I've always thought Gravity was just too slow and draggy. Uh, it's a great song. It's definitely got that blues, classic blues vibe, but for me, it's just a song that never really stuck with me. Helpless, easily all-time favorite. I went to see John Mayer live, and that was the opening song in 2019. Really loved it. Home Life, I feel like is a little underrated. Home Life is pretty cool. I'm actually gonna put Home Life under solid. Um, Half of My Heart. At this point, half of my heart is pretty skippable. I mean, I'm really making this tier list off of pure emotions in 2021, right? If I was doing this tier list at the start of each album's life cycle, maybe it would be different. But right now, after having access to these songs, I don't know, it's just skippable. Heartbreak Warfare, it's kind of eh. I'm gonna put that under meh. I could take it or leave it. I Don't Need No Doctor, Where the Light Is. This song, uh, it's great, right? It's great. I don't know if I can put it in all time favorites, but it's great. I Don't Trust Myself with Loving You. I feel like that's solid. That's a solid song. I'm gonna find another you. For me, that's skippable. Um, if I ever get around to living, yeah, yeah, that's a solid song. It's not really fast. It's not really slow. It's just kind of like got a good vibe to it. Uh, I'm on fire. Oh yeah, this is a bonus track. This is a Bruce Springsteen cover. This was on the Battle Studies album as like a bonus track. Um, I'll put it under meh. It was okay. In Repair, that ending guitar solo, phenomenal. In the Blood, it's a solid song. I really like the way he sings it. It's a fairly simple song. I like it. I don't know if I would put it as great, but I definitely always listen to it. I Will Be Found. Uh, that's Paradise Valley. That'll go under. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. I like that song actually. It's pretty good. In Your Atmosphere, great song. Great song. John Mayer's known. If John Mayer did a show where it was just him acoustically, uh, it would still be amazing. Love is a Verb. See, Love is a Verb. I'm going to put this under solid. I really love the lyrics to this song. It's a very it's a pretty deep song. I really do love it. No pun intended. Love on the Weekend. Hmm. I'm gonna say Love on the Weekend is solid. Not a lot going on there. Kind of draggy, but I also do still really love the vibe. Love Song for No One to me is eh. I really like the Any Given Thursday version where it's him and David Labrie, or however you say his name, the bassist that used to tour with him a lot. Um, that was a cool version, but I'm kind of over it. Moving on and getting over. See, these newer albums is going to be a little bit tougher. Moving on and getting over. Um, I'm going to say that's great. It's a great song. I really like John Mayer's guitar tone here. Man, they don't make this thing user friendly that much. I don't know. Maybe it's just my computer delaying. My Stupid Mouth. That's a solid song. I like that song. Even after all these years, I think the quirky lyrics are fun. Uh, New Deep is kind of. Actually, New Deep is solid. I really like the bridge to that song. And the live version on As Is, the As Is albums, he does a guitar solo on there. So, yeah, I mean, this is the Heavier Things version of it, not the live version, but it's still a good song. Neon. Neon is a great song, right? But I feel like it's just so overdone at this point. It's gonna go under solid because the guitar work on it is great. I don't know how to play it, but it's one of those songs where everyone on Instagram like either plays slow dancing in the burning room or like neon, right? I'm just kind of done. Not Myself, I think, is an underrated song. I'm actually gonna put that under. Uh, I'll put that under solid, actually. I was gonna put it under great, but I don't listen. I don't go out of my way to listen to it. No such thing. I'm actually gonna put this as one of my all-time favorites. I really do love this song because he's talking about in no such thing. He's talking about a time in which he can't wait to bust open the doors and say, "Hey, here I am." And that kind of happened with this album. He had success at an early age, um, so it came true. The song came true. It'd be awkward if he wrote this song and then he became a nobody, but he became one of the most influential artists and my favorite guitar player of our generation for sure. Never on the Day You Leave, one of my favorites. I really like the song and it just kind of crushes your heart at the end. Um, yeah, that's an emotionally heavy song, but I really do like it. Only Heart, we'll put that under solid. Only Heart's pretty solid. It's an okay song. It's a pop blues type song. The guitar solo is pretty cool. Out of My Mind, for me is kind of like Gravity, right? It's skippable. It's cool, but I feel like it drags. On the Way Home, great song. I love that song actually. Paper Doll is meh. If it's on in the car and I don't feel like skipping it, then I'll listen to it. Perfectly Lonely, solid. I'm gonna start ripping through these. Queen of California, um, eh. Roll It On Home. I feel like Roll It On Home is skippable. I don't even remember what that song sounds like. Rosie is a solid song. We're going purely based off album. He did this song live when I went to his concert in 2019 in San Diego, and he does a jam session on it. It's very, very good. Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Uh, Man, my all-time favorite tier is like no, it's like let's see, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. I've heard the song so many times that for the sake of the tier list, I'm gonna put it as great. But for me, honestly, it's definitely skippable at this point. Shadow Days, solid. It's a good message behind it. Still Feel Like Your Man. That's a fun song. I would say that's solid. Speak for Me. Lyrically, Speak for Me is a phenomenal song. Musically, it's just okay for me, right? But lyrically, it's great. It's a really deep message. So I'm actually going to put this under great. I really do like that song. Something Like Olivia. I like the vibe. We're just going to go solid. Something's Missing. Eh. I can live without that song. It's okay. It was cool when it first came out, but I'm kind of over it. Same thing with St. Patrick's Day. It's kind of skippable. I never, even when that album was new, I didn't really listen to St. Patrick's Day. Split Screen Sadness is, I'm gonna put that under great. I really do like that song. It's one of the songs on Heavier Things that I can always listen to. Oh, Stop This Train. I wish it was the Where the Light Is version, but Stop This Train, come on, easily one of the all-time favorites. Uh, Love the lyrics, love the guitar. Age of Worry, I'm gonna say is solid. It's different for a John Mayer song. It's very different. Heart of Life, I'm gonna say is solid. I can live without it, but theme from Search for Everything. I can actually come on. I can actually skip this song. It's not too hard to do. Vultures, when it first came out, I really loved it, and it's got a cool vibe. It's got that pop but bluesy vibe. Um, I feel like this song is more exciting live to watch him play it live than it is to listen to. I'm gonna put it under solid. Who did you think I was? Oh, who did you think I was? Yeah, where the light is. The, I really do. I'm gonna put this under all-time favorites. He does that Power of Soul, Hendrix, Jimi Hendrix Power, or it's actually Band of Gypsies and Jimi Hendrix Power of Soul at the end. And I always love when he does that. Walt Grace. Walt Grace, I feel like is just right? I like the overall message, kind of an underdog. It's an underdog story, but I can live without it. Wheel. Wheel is one of those songs where I like it, but I always tend to skip it. So I'm gonna go under Wildfire with Frank Ocean. It's usually skippable. I don't really like that song. I don't really like Paradise Valley that much. Wildfire. This is the opening song, right? So that's actually going to go under solid. Wildfire does feel like a good summer song. It has that summer vibe. You're at the lake, the sun is setting, and you have a beer, right? And you're just watching everyone at the lake have fun. That's what Wildfire feels like. Waiting on the Day, one of my all-time favorites. This was my wedding song, and I really love. I wish the album version had the harmonica like the live version he did in studio. But regardless, fantastic song. Waiting on the World to Change, skippable. I am tired of that song. Absolutely tired of it. Same thing with Who Says. Who Says for me is skippable. Wait Until Tomorrow. Here's an interesting thing about that song. Wait Until Tomorrow. I prefer the John Mayer Trio when he first put out his John Mayer Trio CD before Where the Light Is. When we very first got exposed to John Mayer Trio, I like that version of Wait Until Tomorrow. The guitar solo it just is more powerful in that version. So, man, I'm gonna go under solid for this one. Who You Love, I do not like. Oh, actually, Whiskey, Whiskey, Whiskey's right next to it. Whiskey, Whiskey, Whiskey. I actually like this song. This is a great song. I like yeah, the whole Born and Raised album for me, with the exception of Fool to Love, apparently, and Walt Grace. But that whole CD is, I mean, look at this, solid, great, and all-time favorites. Who You Love, easily skippable. I do not like that song. Your Body's a Wonderland. I'm gonna put that under It's not really skippable for me, but it's Same thing with Why Georgia. You're Gonna Live Forever in Me. I feel like this song is solid. I like the feel of it. It kind of feels like a Toy Story song. It's the vibe I got. Um, You're No One Till Someone Lets You Down. Man, let's see. I'm trying to remember what that song sounds like. You're no one till someone lets you down. I feel like that's how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna put that under. Put that under. Here's the exciting one, Sob Rock. This is where I may have to squint. See if I remember the track listing. I've been binging this album. I love this album. Last Train Home. I'm gonna put that under Last Train Home. Let's see. How do I? This is where this is gonna be tough. Last Train Home. I feel like is a great song. I like the synths. They actually got the bandmate who's playing the synth and the congos in that video are actually from Toto, which is why it has a Toto vibe to it. Uh, shouldn't matter, but it does. This is gonna go under all-time favorites. Man, running out of room here. I really love, even though it's one of those slower songs, it's a powerful song. The lyrics really cut deep on that. New Light. A New Light at this point for me is, I've heard it the last 2 years, and when you have a new album, and then three songs are from like 2 years ago, a year ago, I'm kind of over it at that point, right? Why You Know Love Me? Why You Know Love Me is a solid song. For me, it's not great, but it's solid. I really like the vibe of Why You Know Love Me. I feel like I should be drinking a pina colada while watching the sunset, while somehow still watching Gumby on the beach. Um, this next one, see, it's gonna get a little tough here. I can't really see what song that is, and I don't know the track name. I'm gonna go out of order here. To the Right One Comes. To the Right One Comes is actually, I'm gonna actually put this on one of my all-time favorites. I really like this song. It's very fun to sing. It's very Tom Petty-ish. Kind of has a learning to fly vibe to it. Let's see. I think this is Wild Blue. I guess I just feel like let's do that one because I obviously know what this one says. I guess I just feel like is solid. I love the guitar solo at the end where he's just kind of jamming out. All I Want Is to Be With You. I feel like that song is actually a. I feel like that's man, that guitar solo at the end. Yeah. I was gonna put it under solid, but I remember he jams out that song live is gonna be insane. Um, yeah, that's gonna go under great. I really like that song actually. Very Bruce Springsteen-ish. Kind of reminds me of I'm on Fire. Let's see what's next. I know. Oh, Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark is. I feel like Shot in the Dark is. I feel like it's great. I like the jam session at the end. Other than that, it's a pretty good song. This looks like a Wild Blue. Wild Blue is gonna go under one of my all-time favorites. That song grooves so hard. I really love the vibe of that song. It's very Dire Straits, and his guitar solo, he just easily slides into the guitar solo at the turnaround, and it's just seamless. And his guitar tone is just so clean and very Dire Straits esque. That leaves this has to be, even though I can't read it, this has to be Carry Me Away. And I feel like Carry Me Away is a great song. I really like the Sob Rock version versus the single version. I feel like it fits the album more. And the drums that they added just drives the song a lot more. I used to never listen to the song. Even when it first released, I never listened to this song. Got a message. And but now it's one of my favorites on the album. I really love the turnaround from the end of the chorus into the second verse, where the whole band just kind of full force goes in. Yeah, that's a great song. That looks like it's everything, guys. Let me know if you agree with this list, and if not, definitely leave a comment. And you can again make your own tier list here. I think that would be very, very cool. Um, yeah, that's it. Hit like, please subscribe, support the channel so I can do more content like this, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.